So very good evening. Dr. Aruna Birbal Jain ma'am, President ma'am, Dr. Sanghamitra Ghosh ma'am, Dr. Sunila Garg ma'am. Uh, very good evening, ma'am. Dr. Ghosh ma'am.
Good
Very good
evening.
evening,
Good
ma'am.
evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh,
Good
you are in
evening.
other hemisphere.
Yeah, and I'm with PM Modi now.
Oh, good.
Oh,
We are proud of you.
Thank you. I'm celebrating with the nation over here. IPH is rather celebrating with Modi ji in UN.
you are representing IPHS, Anila.
Yeah, thank you. Dr. Sangmitra is here, so and maybe Dr. Kaushik is also joined.
Kaushik has joined already.
Yeah, good, good.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Dr. Birbal.
Hello.
Good, good evening, Dr. Kaushik sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. So, can
So
we
it's
start?
6:30, ma'am. Can we start, ma'am?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ayang nija parabeti gadana laghu chetasam udara charitanangtu vasudhaiva kutumbakam. This is a famous verse 1.71 from Hitopadesh. It means that narrow-minded people often says this is mine, this is yours, this is of someone else. But the broad-minded people, the people with greater mind, always think this whole world as a family. And yoga with Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam being the theme of this 9th International Day of Yoga 2023, 21st June, today, worldwide people are celebrating International Yoga Day. And the leading organization of public health in India, that is Indian Public Health Association, is nowhere lagging behind, because this is the association which organizes a lot of public health meetings, workshops, seminars, public health educations. So this very organization is always in the front runners, among the front runners who are organizing different types of seminars and public health education programs. So Indian Public Health Association is organizing, observing International Yoga Day today only, 21st June 2023. And the topic of today's session is rejuvenating mind, body, and soul with yoga. Myself, Dr. Shohanjan Chakraborty, Assistant Professor, Department of Community Medicine, Bankura Shammilani Medical College, have been given the opportunity of moderating this session, which is obviously gorgeous enough with the gracious presence of Dr. Sanghamitra Ghosh, President, Indian Public Health Association, Dr. Kaushik Mitra, Secretary General, Indian Public Health Association, Dr. Sunila Garg, ma'am, associated with NIH ma'am's name is just a bigger name that I can introduce, who does not know ma'am. And of course, the center of the show, Dr. Aruna Birbal Jain ma'am. Who she is, what she will deliver, I guess someone knows, everyone know, but that will be dealt with later. But begin with, may I kindly request Dr. Sanghamitra Ghosh ma'am, Honorable President, Indian Public Health Association, to begin with some words, few words about International Yoga Day and IPHS program. Ma'am, Dr. Ghosh ma'am.
Good evening, everybody. And going to Dr. Sunila Garg. This is International Yoga Day, 9th International Yoga, observing on 21st June. This is by our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, who proposed this idea of dedicating a specific day of yoga in UN organization, in the UN General Meeting. And it was decided by UN to describe it as UN for the International Yoga Day. So first of all, I welcome all the participants to this observation, and I thank our most and who will show some yoga poses and asanas to you, Dr. Aruna Birbal. Thank you, ma'am, for giving your time in this observation. And thank you from our heart, from IPHA. And I just tell that this is idea of Dr. Sunila Garg, who is the person behind the show and who has actually contacted Dr. Aruna Birbal. And we, my Secretary General, who is very young but very energetic, who has done everything for arranging all this Zoom meeting and everything. And probably he will request our speaker to have few more days with us for the yoga. And I always welcome our non-member participants and will tell them about little things about IPHA. That is, IPHA is the largest organization of public health in India, and it's the oldest organization also. And those who are dealing with public health may not be doctor, can join public health IPHA. So we all can work together. So all the best for this yoga. And after this, I'll watch it in the YouTube. I'll not be in the Zoom. So whatever your question, please write in the chat box. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Coach. Over to Shuanjan.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sanghamitra Ghosh, ma'am. Now, in the line of chairpersons, in the line of key persons, I would like to request Dr. Kaushik Mitra, sir, Secretary General, Indian Public Health Association, without whose tireless efforts, it is not possible to organize the events. So I'd like to request Dr. Kaushik Mitra, sir, to have few words, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Sanghamitra, for moderating this event. And good evening, everybody. Good evening, our President, ma'am, Dr. Sanghamitra Ghosh. And good morning to...
sir. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Dr. Satyanaran Reddy has joined, our Central Council member. And good morning to Dr. Sunila Garg, ma'am, who has joined all the way from US. It's morning there. And good evening to Dr. Aruna Birbal Jain, ma'am, who is the center of the show today. So, as we all know, the significance of this International Yoga Day is to raise the awareness of the many benefits of yoga for the physical and mental health. And as you know that yoga is mind-body practice that has originated in India. It has originated in India thousands of years ago. It combines both physical postures, then breathing exercises, and meditation. So yoga have been shown to improve the flexibility, strength, balance, and endurance. It also helps to reduce stress, reduce anxiety, reduce depression amongst us. So the primary objective of this International Yoga Day is to raise the awareness of the yoga as a holistic practice. In public health, you always rely on holistic practice as a holistic practice for both physical and mental well-being. This observance holds great importance on the psychological and physical wellness in today's world. So we know that today's world is a very fast world. So we need both physical as well as psychological well-being. So before wasting much time, I would like to ask Dr. Sunila Garg, ma'am, to say a few words, and over to Shuanjan, please.
Thank you, Dr. Kaushik. My very own Dr. Sanghamitra, my, I think, decades of friend, Dr. Aruna, Dr. Kaushik, and our very dear moderator, Dr. Swanjan Chakravarti. On behalf of IPHA, congratulations on 9th International Day of Yoga, which is being celebrated by IPHA in a very big manner. The theme is Vasudev Kutumbakam. That means one earth, one family, one future. It's a way of life. It unites us all. May you all be happy, healthy, physically, mentally, spiritually. Now, without wasting time, we'll go to Dr. Aruna. My very best wishes to all of you, and may we all remain healthy. And that's what is my prayer for all of you. And thank you all for joining us in a big way. Many thanks. Thank you.
Extremely sorry, ma'am. Actually, I am residing in such a place, Bankura in West Bengal, where there is so much thunderstorm and stormy evening today, and that is why load shedding is also occurring. So there are some mechanical problems also. I am in unstable net connection. That is why I was not able to welcome Dr. Sunila Garg, ma'am, the chairperson of IAPH. Secretary of IAPH, Indian Academy of Public Health, and she's also associated with NIH FW. So now I have got the light once again. Thank you, ma'am. Good morning to you, and your gracious presence boosts us. So now over to the. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are
Yes.
audible.
Hello.
Yes, yes.
You're
Thank you,
audible.
ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So now I would like to hand over to our guest speaker to the center of the show. But before pronouncing her name, what the name is Dr. Aruna Birwal Jain. Everyone is knowing the name that she is the guest speaker today. She is the speaker today, and who she is. It is probably I'm such at a lower level to introduce ma'am, but ma'am has a vast experience of 40 years, along with her husband, Dr. Ashok Birwal Jain, sir. Ma'am is an eminent pathologist from Wardha. Ma'am is currently practicing in Jain Hospital, Wardha. And ma'am and sir both has vast experience of lifestyle disorders such as diabetes, metabolic disorders, obesity, etc., etc. They have authored number of books. Doing MBBS in 1980, MD in 1985. This is about biliary diseases and hepatitis B. There are so many works ma'am and sir have done. They have authored so many books, A to Z of diabetes care, A to Z of neck and back pain, Madhumeh, Ek Ahwan. So there are so many works, and they only believe that patient, if can be educated, they can very well prepared to a good lifestyle and for getting a good lifestyle. And not only individual patients, they have arranged various public health education programs abroad also. So this is a very tip of iceberg what I am telling about, ma'am. This is nothing actually. There's a lot to say. So no more introduction from my part. I would like to hand over to today's center of the show, Dr. Aruna Birwal Jain, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Sohanjan, for such an elaborate introduction. First of all, I congratulate you all, members of IPHA and all human beings on this planet who are celebrating the 9th International Yoga Day. Dear Sunila, Dr. Sunila, Dr. Sangamitra, Dr. Kaushik, Dr. Reddy, and Dr. Sohanjan, very lively and very smiling personality. I had the opportunity to talk to him for 2-3 times, and very active and positive person. So I congratulate you all, and thanks IPHA for inviting me today, and I am being the part of this global celebration. So I thank you all, and now we see what is this IAD International Yoga Day, how it started, and what is the significance. On 24th September, Dr. Shri Narendra Modi ji, our Honorable Prime Minister, in 2014, he proposed and put forth the idea in United Nations General Assembly to celebrate or propose to observe this one day for the yoga. and the proposal was there, the resolution passed, and the endorsement was from 177 countries out of 193. And from that year onward, it is being celebrated all throughout these years, and this year 2023 being the ninth International Yoga Day, and this year's theme is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The whole earth, the whole planet is one family. So Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is one earth, one family, and one future. So let us all take part, and the theme every year it is different, and this has been said and kept in mind, keeping in mind the health and peace and harmony in whole of the world. Now, why this day, particular day, 21st June, was taken or was considered to observe as IAD? Because 21st June is the longest day in the northern hemisphere. It has a special significance. On this day, the sun transits and starts going southwards. So it is the beginning of beginning of Dakshinayan, the movement of sun towards south. Another important significance is Lord Shiva, who is considered the Adi Guru of yoga. It is said that he imparted his yoga knowledge to the mankind on this particular day. His first disciple was his wife Parvati, and then it percolated and went to all the people and all the mankind. Now, what is yoga? What is yoga? Yoga is a priceless gift from India to whole of the world. In general, what people think, what is yoga? Yoga, according to many of the people or the general public, it is the complex amalgamation of some twisting and turning body postures. They are supposed to give only the physical benefit. But it is not so. Yoga is not just the physical benefits or the physical posture. It is a science, it is a practice, it is a union, it is an experience in itself. So, the yoga is an ancient Indian practice. It is a physical, mental, spiritual, all types of practice is yoga, and it is now spread all over the world. The word yoga, it comes from the Sanskrit root yuj. Yuj, that means to unite, to join, or to yoke. So the yoga joins the body, mind, and soul and leads to the harmony. It is the union between Jivatma and Paramatma, that is, individual self with the universal self, that is, Atma with the Paramatma. It is an experience in itself. Whatever is there in the conscious mind and the unconscious mind, it becomes one. It is a science. It is a science which tells us about the true nature of oneself, of ourselves. It gives us happiness and it tells us how to live. Now, what is the history of yoga? Since when yoga is known? It is known for thousands of years, since thousands of years. It dates back to the period of Vedas, Upanishads, Vedantas, and its mention has been seen in different preachings and teachings of Buddhism, in Jainism, in epics of Ramayana, Mahabharata, Purana. So it is 5,000, 10,000 years ago when Mohenjo-daro and Harappa उत्खनन जब भी हुआ था, so what they found was the poses, yoga poses of the persons doing yoga. Now, Maharshi Patanjali is considered the father of yoga, and Maharshi Patanjali, what he did, he compiled all these yoga knowledge into 195 Yoga Sutra, and this is presented in his book Yoga Darshan, and that is the basic foundation of yoga philosophy till the day. Now, how he defines yoga? He defines yoga as chitta vritti nirodha. So that is, what is chitta vritti nirodha? It is the control of fluctuations of mind. Similarly, there are different definitions in different scriptures. In Bhagavad Gita, it is defined as samatvam yoga uchyate. It is equanimity of the mind in success as well as in failure. Yoga is also defined in Bhagavad Gita as yoga karma kaushalam. What is yoga? It is the act of skillful action. Skill in action is defined as yoga. It is also said that yoga, what is yoga? Yoga bhavati dukkha. It is the destroyer of all the misery. युक्त आहार विहारस्य युक्त चेष्टस्य कर्मसु युक्त स्वप्नावबोधस्य योगो भवति युक्तः योगो भवति दुःखः. So what is yoga? So it teaches us the right way of living, right way of eating, right way of ahar vichar or relaxation or conduct our social behavior. It teaches us all, and thus it fulfills, acts on all the parts of the body, all the aspects, physical, mental, social, and thus it fulfills the definition of WHO, World Health Organization. What is the definition of health according to WHO? According to WHO, health is a complete physical, mental, social, and we can add spiritual well-being, and it is not mere the absence of disease or infirmity. And yoga in particular, it is very important and very useful in non-communicable diseases which can be avoided very easily, like hypertension, heart diseases, obesity, diabetes, and so on. And in recent pandemic COVID-19, many persons, millions of public, they embrace yoga, and they could get over their anxiety and uh, complications, and they could come out of the disease. Now we see thus the various aspects. So as I told you, yukta ahara viharasya. So this is a karma yoga. So whatever, there are the different parts or the paths of yoga, like karma yoga, bhakti yoga, jnana yoga, raja yoga, mantra yoga, hatha yoga. whatever may be the path of yoga, they all ultimately they lead, or the ultimate goal is the bliss or the enlightenment. And for this ultimate goal, there is no religion in yoga. There is no religion, no community. Anybody and everybody who practices yoga reaps the fruit and get the benefits out of it. So there are some myths about yoga. The benefits have been already covered by Dr. Kaushik. I won't be repeating again. If we practice Surya Namaskar, I'll again repeat. But now I want to tell you few myths about yoga. What are these myths? Myth one, yoga is only the physical postures. As I told you, twisting and turning poses is the yoga, and it may give only the physical benefit, but it is not so. It is not so. It gives the total physical, mental, spiritual benefits at all these levels. Another myth, the yoga is only for the elders according to few, and some other say yoga is only for the young generation. Some people think for it, when they say it is for elderly, what they mean for young persons, there is gym, cycling, swimming, aerobics, Zumba, and so on. But it is not so. It is for all the ages. One more myth, yoga shouldn't be done during the pregnancy. No, it can be very safely done under the medical guidance in first, second trimester, and breathing practices, so that it is helpful in delivery. Now, what we see, yoga must be done only in the morning. No, it should be done empty stomach. It is very good to practice in the morning, but it can be done in the evening, facing the sun, and it should be, the only thing is, it should be empty stomach. So we have seen the myths and we know the benefits of yoga, all of us. With this, we'll do some asanas. I'd asked to keep mats and cushion with you, but there is only a demo. If possible, you can join. Those who are well versed and practicing yoga regularly, they can do these postures. I'll try to take few asanas, some pranayam, Surya Namaskar, and Yoga Nidra as the time permits. So I'll just take a minute. I'll go to my mat, and then you also will join me. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone.
योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचा मनं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन योपाकरोतं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मि।
It's our practice always to start the session with a prayer. And Maharshi Patanjali, who is the father of yoga, we pay gratitude to him. So we recited and thanked Maharshi Patanjali. And with this, we'll do some asana poses. Okay, so I think there is very little time, and you all must have done many yogas this morning, attended various yoga day programs. So without wasting time on Sukshma Vyayam or Sthula Vyayam, we'll do some asana practice. So we start with the standing pose. We start with the Tadasana, both legs together, hands by the side, the equal, both feet together. सबको समझना चाहिए, तो थोड़ा सा मैं बताऊंगी वन लाइन इन हिंदी whenever it is required. दोनों पैरों का भार जमीन पे to the gravity, and slowly and gradually while inhaling we take both the arms up, interlock, ऊपर की ओर हथेली, palm facing upwards and toes also upwards. This is now one, two, three, four.
यो मारो फोटो नहीं आया
Gradually and slowly can come back. So this is Tadasana, very good for the posture and concentration. Now we do Konasana. दोनों पैरों में थोड़ा सा अंतर, shoulder width apart. Right hand goes up and slowly bend towards left. This is the final sthiti. Gradually come back. Other side, left side up, go up, slide right hand down and come in the final sthiti. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Exhale and come back. Now we do Kati Chakrasana. Both the hands in front. Gradually we turn, take the right hand piche, left hand on the shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Samne. Now again towards the left, turn and feel the twist in the spine. Come back to the original position. Now we'll do Kati Shakti Vikasika. Both hands कमर पे रखिए on the waist. 4 fingers आगे, अंगूठा पीछे. And now we do the rotation of the waist. So anti-clockwise 3 times and clockwise 3 times. First we did clockwise and now we'll do anti-clockwise. 1, 2 and 3. After this, we do some exercise for the knee. Rotation. 1, 2, 3. Again, left side. 1, 2, and 3. Now we'll do Utkatasana. दोनों पैरों में थोड़ा सा अंतर, हाथ आगे, and try to sit on the imaginary chair behind. This is the final position. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Relax. Now we'll do one asana, that is Veerabhadrasana. एक पैर आगे, दूसरा पैर पीछे. The front leg, इसको थोड़ा सा मोड़ना है. Both hands up in namaskar position. आगे and namaskar. Relax. Change. Left पैर आगे, right leg पीछे, right leg stretch, left leg को मोड़ना है and हाथ नमस्कार मुद्रा में. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. दृष्टि सामने. This is a very good giving stretch and strength to the upper extremity, lower extremity, and also for the concentration. Now we sit down. दोनों पैरों को जोड़ते हुए नमस्कार. This is Titali Asana or Baddha Konasana when you don't move and hold like this. Also a cobbler pose. Very good asana for females in particular. And move the legs like the wings of a butterfly. That's why it is known as Titali Asana. Now come in Sukhasana. Sukhasana is just sitting in comfortable position like this. Both the hands in Namaskar Mudra, ऊपर की ओर, and stretch upwards. It's very good for the posture, for stretching and strengthening of the spine, good for the upper extremity and for the concentration. It looks very easy, but if you have to hold it, then for a longer time, it gives some strain. Relax. I am taking iconic 1 or 2 asanas of each city. Now, with both legs folding, we come in Vajrasana. Thighs are on the calf muscles and the seat is on the heel. दोनों हाथ घुटनों पे. This is a position of Vajrasana. Very good meditative pose. And the most important thing about this asana that it is very good for digestion, and this is the asana which can be practiced after meals. And if you are not very comfortable to begin with, you can take a cushion or a pillow and you can keep it under the in between the thighs and calf muscle, or even you can put it under the ankle if there is a problem in ankle stretching. The next after this will practice is Mandukasana. Very good asan for diabetes and all the benefits of Vajrasan as well. दोनों हाथों की मुट्ठी बनाना है. Keep on both sides of the navel and धीरे धीरे आगे की ओर झुकना है. This is the final position. Exhale करते हुए आगे. Hold in this position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. सांस भरते हुए आगे की ओर. Very good for the digestion. Gives massage to the abdominal organs and other benefits of Vajrasan as well. After this, we will do Vakrasan. दोनों पैरों को फैलाया हुआ है. एक पैर को मोड़ा. राइट हैंड से एड़ी पकड़ी है and look behind. This is Vakrasana. Relax. Change the foot, change the leg. Right leg मोड़ा हुआ. Left hand से एड़ी पकड़ी and turn and twist your spine and look behind. This is Vakrasana. Now we'll do Ardha Matsyendrasana. Left पैर नीचे, right leg fold करके खड़े and hold the right ankle with the left hand and right hand पीछे. Look at the back. This is the final position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. धीरे धीरे original position and change the leg. Right leg को fold किया, left leg को खड़ा किया है. Right hand से पकड़ना है left leg को. ये हाथ पीछे and दृष्टि पीछे. Feel the twist in the spine and stretch on the lateral side, stretch in the neck and stretching of legs and arms. Very good also. This is also good for diabetes. Now we do another asana, that is Gomukhasana. Left hand नीचे, right leg ऊपर. जो पैर ऊपर है उसी हाथ को ऊपर ले जाना है एंड पीछे. लेफ्ट हैंड नीचे से, राइट हैंड ऊपर से एंड ऊपर दोनों हाथों को मिलाना. रिलैक्स. चेंज द लेग. राइट लेग नीचे, लेफ्ट लेग ऊपर, राइट हैंड पीछे. I'll show you this. राइट हैंड नीचे से, लेफ्ट हैंड ऊपर से दोनों हाथों को मिलाना है. द अपर आर्म नियर द ईयर, दृष्टि सामने. दिस इज द गोमुखासन और द काउ फेस पोज. फाइनल स्थिति 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is very relaxing and calming asana. So we have taken one representative asana in various poses. Now we will do Marjorie asana or the cat and cow pose. This is the tabletop position, the starting position, and how to calculate it. Just keep it here, one arm and one palm. That is the right distance. दोनों हाथों को शोल्डर के नीचे, दोनों पैर shoulder width apart. This is a very, very good asana for the stretching of the back and strengthening of the arms. Now, inhale करते हुए ऊपर जाएंगे and hold करेंगे in that state. Not the breath, but the position you have to hold. Inhale, ऊपर देखना है. Exhale करते हुए down and make a dome. Inhale and up, curve the back. Exhale and down. नाभि को देखना है. And relax. Come in Vajrasana position. Now we'll do some relaxation in Balyasana or you can do Shashank. दोनों हाथ को ऊपर inhale करते हुए and exhale करते हुए नीचे. And if possible, माथा फ्लोर को लगाना है. सांस भरते हुए ऊपर. Now we'll do some asanas on prone position, lying on abdomen. पेट के बल आ जाइए. पैरों के पंजे फैले हुए, खुले हुए. Toes pointing backwards. Make a stand of elbow. Keep both hands under the jaw. Relax करिए and alternate foot को touch करना है ऊपर. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Relax. Take a breath. And now we'll do Bhujangasana. There are many variations, but we'll do a simple variation. Ardha Bhujangasana. Arms का support लेना है. जो forearm और जो पंजे हैं वो नीचे रखे हैं and look up. Final स्थिति. दोनों पैर जुड़े हुए, both feet together. And relax. Those who can do और ऊपर उठना है, नाभि तक का part. The part above the navel we have to lift and the part below the navel we don't have to lift. So this is the Bhujangasana. Final sthiti. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Relax. Next, we proceed to धनुरासन. दोनों पैरों को फोल्ड करके ऐसे लेना है. एक हाथ से ये हिल, सेकेंड हैंड से दूसरा हिल, and try to lift up. If you can't do just like this, it is okay. अगर एक हाथ और एक पैर पकड़ सकते तो भी ठीक है. अगर दोनों पकड़ सकते तो दोनों पकड़िए एंड लिफ्ट करिए अपने आप को. दिस इज धनुरासन. आगे पीछे भी कर सकते. एंड रिलैक्स. नाउ वी डू ग्रास हॉपर पोज और द शलभासन. दोनों हाथों को नीचे, पैरों के नीचे, एंड ऑल्टरनेट लेग को उठाना है. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. चिन नीचे, दोनों पैर साथ में. 1 2 3 and 4. Now again we get up, and before lying down on the back we will do Ushtrasan. एक हाथ से ये पकड़ा है, दूसरे हाथ से दूसरा, एंड गर्दन को नीचे. दिस इज Ushtrasan. I think we have 10 minutes left. So further आसन ना करते हुए 5 minutes we'll see what is pranayam, and 5 minutes for the Surya Namaskar, one set. So what is pranayam? Pranayam is pran plus ayam. Pran is the life force, vital life force, vital life energy, and ayam is a control or the expansion. So pranayam is control of breath. So what is a breath? Breath is a vital act which starts when one is born and it ends with the death. So pranayam is the breath control and it is a breathing exercise. There are many types of pranayam, but commonly which are practiced are Kapalbhati, though Kapalbhati is not a pranayam, it is a cleansing kriya, but Kapalbhati is usually practiced Vatakram Kapalbhati as a pranayam, Anulom Vilom or the Nadi Shodhan, Brahmari, Bhastrika, Shitali, Shitkari, Ujjai, and so on, Plavini. So now we have done some exercises and we need some relaxation. So we'll practice Brahmari Pranayam for 2 minutes before we go for the Surya Namaskar. All the pranayams, they have different techniques and different benefits, different breathing patterns. Anulom Vilom is also known as alternate breathing. Bhastrika is a bellow breathing, active inhalation, and active exhalation. In Kapalbhati, there is active exhalation and a passive inhalation. And Bhastrika is a humming bee pranayam, and it is very good for brain and very good for the relaxation. In this, the humming bee sound which is produced, it produces the nitric oxide, which is very useful, and is produced in paranasal sinuses. For this, we use Shanmukhi Mudra. There are various mudras, but here we'll use Shanmukhi Mudra, where all the 7 openings of the face, of the body, upper body, they are closed. They are the 2 ears, 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, and 1 mouth. So we close all this with thumb, both the ears, eyes with upper 2 fingers, the ring finger near the nostril, and little finger near the angle of the mouth. We do inhalation and exhalation and make the sound of a bee like okay. So take inhalation, and while exhalation, make the sound of a humming bee or a brahmar or a bhaura. Inhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale, and produce the sound, humming sound. Vibrations created by this humming sound is very useful for calming the brain, and you may have experienced some vibrations in the head and the brain. Okay, so now this, I'll just do a single round of Surya Namaskar and then we'll end. Is it okay if I do, or I have to stop now?
Yes, ma'am, you can continue. No problem.
Okay, thank you. So we know sun salutation, Surya Namaskar is sun salutation. It's not possible to cover the theory. I have to take one whole class for that, but then we'll do only the demonstration. Inhale and exhale, Pranamasan. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasan. Exhale, Padhastasan. Inhale, Ashwasanchalanasana. Exhale, Parvatasana. Inhale and exhale, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Parvatasana. Inhale, Ashwasanchalanasana. Exhale, Padahastasana. Inhale, Hasta Uttanasana. Exhale, Pranamasana. It is must be done on both the sides, right and left. So now on the left side, inhale and exhale Pranamasana. Inhale Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale Padhastasana. Inhale Asvasanchalanasana with the left leg now. Exhale Parvatasana. Inhale and exhale Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale Bhujangasana. Exhale Parvatasana. Inhale Ashwasanchalanasana. Exhale Padhastasana. Inhale Urdhvastasana. Exhale Pranamasana. I could only do the demo. Sun salutation. Sun is the ultimate source of energy, solar energy, and this rhythm, it coincides with the rhythm of the universe. With this, we come to the end, and just a minute of Shavasana. I would like those who are practicing, just lie down for a minute and do a Shavasana practice. I cannot take Yoga Nidra. I am prepared, but due to lack of time, समय की कमी के कारण हम यहीं रुकेंगे. Just lie down and we'll count backwards from 10 to 0 and we'll do the relaxation or the meditation. सांस पे ध्यान दीजिए. सांस अंदर जा रही है और बाहर आ रही है. Those who are sitting can sit in this position. Be aware of your breath in and out. Slow inhalation, slow exhalation. पूरी बॉडी को रिलैक्स करिए from head to toe, from toe to head. Be aware of your breath and जो भी अकड़न स्ट्रेचिंग होगी उसको निकाल दीजिए. इनहेल के साथ पॉजिटिव एनर्जी अंदर and exhale के साथ all negativity out of the body. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. शून्य. आप शून्य अवस्था में हैं. भूमध्य में, in between eyebrows, see the rising sun, and this sun is infusing your whole body with the morning sun rays. So concentrate there. See the Om in the center and chant Omkar, Om. And think of the union, individual self with the universal self, that is Atman with Brahman, and say Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi. With this, we come to the end of the session and we pray for everybody's health and happiness. Namaskar.
सर्वेऽपि सुखिनः सन्तु सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति।
Oh. So now I hand over the mic to the anchor or the host.
Thank you so
And
much, madam.
I come.
Thank you so much. And what a brilliant conclusion of this session. What can be better than this? What can be better than this? What a brilliant conclusion of this session. Ma'am, a lot to learn from this very session. I hope all the participants present in the meeting are definitely getting help from this session and live demonstration. I am once again I am mentioning that Dr. Aruna Birbal Jain madam is a government certified yoga instructor through Ministry of Ayush. So what a beautiful session we all had. I hope each and every one seeing this will definitely get some help and be the member of Indian Public Health Association for such wonderful workshops, seminars, public health education programs. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, President ma'am. Thank you, Secretary General sir. Thank you, Dr. Sunila ma'am. Thank you, all the faculties, esteemed faculties. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Good night.
Thank you,
Thank
IPHA.
you. Thank you, Dr. Aruna. Thank you, Dr. Kaushik, Dr. Sangmitra for, we started with an idea and really it has translated into action. Very comprehensive, very mesmerizing, and really it should become part of our IPHA Academy. We will think about it very shortly. And it has been a real celebration of International Yoga Day, my dear friend. It's been really great that's been there, and today out of away from all the family problems and everything, been listening to it very quietly and nicely. It makes a difference to everyone. That's important. So it's a way of life. May you all remain happy, healthy, and that's our blissful thinking from IPHA to all of you. Over to you, Dr. Kaushik.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Dr. Aruna Birbal Jain, for your excellent deliberation and excellent demonstration of yoga. It was really a wonderful session. And you have made this day really special for all of us. Thank you, our President, ma'am. Thank you for Dr. Shwanjan for moderating this session. And on behalf of Indian Public Health Association, I wish that those who are not yet the members of our association, please be members of our association for such more activities, which are somewhat exclusively for the members. And thank you all. Good night.
And
Thank
Aruna
you,
has been a member of
IPHA.
IPHA now. That
And
is
let us
important.
and let us wish that we can be take part and we wish for the Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, ma'am. One earth, one family, our future.
One earth, one family, one future.
Future.
Yes.
Okay. Bye.
Great. Bye.
Good night.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Leave, na?